Hello everyone and welcome back to Harvest Moon Heavenly Valley. Does my camera? It doesn't seem like it's off. Yeah, it doesn't seem off. For a little bit. Anywho, we have some exciting stuff happening. It's mostly fishing, but on the bright side, we are going to be on the right path to getting the girls married. Meaning, I can't talk to any of them. Ever. Not even during festivals. Because I never know. See now, it sounds like the music was too low, you know? It doesn't seem that bad. Alright. Perfect. Like, I mentioned before, I don't like the music blasting in my ears anymore. Or in general with Harvest Moon music. I don't mind the music at all. I really do like it. It's just sometimes I'm like, I'm over it. Like sometimes with Undertale and with other video games, I'm like it. The only song I will never get rid of, not really songs, like music in general, or like the Final Fantasy music. Like, I can listen to those albums from forever. Like Final Fantasy Anthology had a CD with all the music from both the games. Loved it. Okay. Wheezy from Dragon Tales. Yeah, it. I miss Dragon Tales. Like, holy cow. When it was on Netflix, you bet your butt I watched each and every episode. There was like a post going around on Tumblr years ago where it's like someone's dad saying, "Who was watching Dragon Tales?" And the kid was like, me, and Zach's face all like smiling and eyes like half closed, like me. That was me. I watched Dragon Tales. Cyber Chase, like the first and second season, were free on Amazon Prime. I watched it. Didn't care. Cyber Chase, we're being hacker at his game. Don't tell me that he's trying to hack the motherboard. We'll get him every time. When I was growing up, that was the best. And Arthur. Did every day when you're walking down the street. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. But yeah, Arthur and Cyber Chase and Dragon Tales, and my favorite back then, the Buzz Lightyear show. And Clifford the big red dog, apparently says my sister, which is true. Clifford the big red dog, that was the best. What? I don't care how old I am. You bet my butt I'm gonna be sitting right in front of it with my grandkids, my children, watching Clifford and Arthur. Mom, you're like 80. Yeah, I know. Why are you still watching cartoons? Don't judge me. I raised you. I raised you! God, there's a lot of stuff in there. Never try to get rid of that. But yeah! The Buzz Lightyear Star Command show? Best ever! I was in love with that movie. To death. My mom bought me that movie. Like, and to my knowledge, everyone is so excited for Toy Story to be in Kingdom Hearts. Like, what? I'm ready for that. The tomatoes are full, guys, finally! Told you eventually we'd get it. Yikes. But, man, childhood was the best. And now we have all these shows that I'm like, what? Okay. Whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, I can enjoy some of the shows that play, but not all of them. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should end this Paw Patrol for my little sister. She's 22. She loves Paw Patrol. But whatever. I'm not gonna judge her. Who am I to judge her? I watched a show about ponies. I immediately know what you guys are saying. She's a brony. Please don't call me a brony. I have everything that is good in this world. Please don't call me a brony. Like, I'm a fan of the show. I am not a brony. I'm just not. I'm sure everyone knows. I really don't want to stay on this topic for long. Like, everyone knows the bronies and the bad side of the fandom. It's not me. Okay, it's not me. I'm just here to get emotional when the Cutie Mark Crusaders get the cutie marks. I cried. What do you like? I cried. I still cry on that episode. But yeah, like some of these TV shows are like, okay, whatever. The Wonderful World of Gumball, I think that's what it's called, with the fish and the cat and the bunnies. Wait, what? Anyway, like, I tried watching it, and I still don't understand the fish thing. Like, he was a pet, and now he's not a pet anymore? I don't know. The Total Drama series ended up catching on really quick, though. Like, Total Drama Island, Total Drama whatever at this point. I think it's basically Fear Factor for kids. It's basically Fear Factor for kids. Remember Fear Factor? Fear Factor was the best. I loved that show. I loved watching it. And I always thought, oh yeah, I can do that. But now, the moment it mentioned bugs and spiders, I'd probably be like, peace. Dip out. What? That prize? No, I'm not about it. Bye. Okay, so we're waiting for this fish to come get us. So that's actually the foolishness. Sorry for the sound. I actually didn't need to do that. You thought you escaped me. You didn't. I'm right here. Right here. Like, you know, whatever the kids get into, fine. But I do know a lot of people were talking about how shows back in the day weren't afraid of dropping subtle hints left and right in their shows, and now it's a little bit different. I do know in Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar definitely goes ahead and tries her best to do that. And Steven Universe, that's a great show, isn't it? Like, I don't want to mention spoilers, but the last Steven bomb that happened? What? I almost cried. Like, I am emotional with that show sometimes. The songs? You tell me if you... I wouldn't surprise me if It's Over, Isn't It is one of the top played songs on my iPod. Because that was an emotional song that got me. Got me real good. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? But all the songs are pretty freaking good. I love the show. And you know what's funny? I actually didn't I've known about the show, but I never watched it until one day I was at work and fans were freaking out about an episode that played. I think it was Jailbreak. Yeah, it was Jailbreak. And I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And they were freaking, they didn't even tell me what happened, but like, I was wondering why everyone was freaking out. I wanted to just watch that episode. And I watched it and thought, oh my god, this is actually really good. And I remember before I watched the show that everyone was coming up with the theory that Garnet was a fusion. And I was so happy for everyone who thought of that it was actually true, because that was amazing. Very rarely do fans' headcanons or theories come true. So when it actually does happen, I'm proud of them. Like, wow, you guys figured that out. That's amazing. And Stronger Than You was the first song I ever heard. And Garnet's actually my favorite character. It's what I started to do to watch the show. And I went all the way back to the beginning and didn't care that, you know, Garnet being a fusion was spoiled for me. I just wanted to watch it. And I went all the way back from the beginning. I caught up, and I've been watching actively ever since. And I do enjoy the show a lot. And I don't really watch a lot of TV, which is why when I actually do get attached to like a TV show like My Little Pony, Steven Universe, Voltron, Legendary Defender, and I don't think I should say this show, because I am trying to be family friendly, and this show is not family friendly. like a lot of adult shows that may not have been my thing, but I decided to try it. When I get into something, I don't know how to like it, but like I can like it, but I end up loving it with all my heart. Like I will obsess over it. Like for a good chunk of my life when I was unhappy, My Little Pony was there for me. Right now it's Voltron. And it's just, I take happiness in the little things. And yeah. And it's all I can do, because who doesn't get sad moments in their life? We find happiness in the way we can, and if I find it through animation, let me do it. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being obsessed with these shows and loving them. I don't care what anyone thinks. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with this. I feel like I'm burying myself in a grave for liking My Little Pony, but guys, it's a good show. Okay? Do I think we're getting a little bit too far ahead in seasons when who knows what's gonna happen? Kind of. But you know what? There's a My Little Pony movie coming out, and I'm excited for that. Like, very excited. I want to know what this pony is with the broken horn is doing. And I know it's only going to be in select theaters, but my butt will buy it on DVD. Just like I did with the Crush. You know, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop. We're going to talk about something else. Like the fact that the fish I want is not here. All I want... Wait a minute. You thought I would miss you. I didn't. We're actually gonna sell the fish I caught today. That's a lot. What? That was the fish I wanted. Here we go. No, that's Crystal Bay. Wait, did I get all the fish that was supposed to be here? Isn't there a smelt I never caught? There. No, that was on the first page. Silly me. Alright, before we head home, we're gonna try to harvest Goddess Lake real quick. Spring. The spring. Let's talk about, we're gonna go to the spring. Yep. Since I was talking about I don't say a bad word. I'm good. But speaking of work, and since I mentioned My Little Pony, where I work, we have like a summer toy section. And, oh my god, I hate that summer toy section. Kids are the worst. Okay, some kids don't get watched by their parents, so it's like they just terrorize toy aisles. And I went to cleaning up the summer toy section and realizing they stole a pony. Someone decided to steal a $12 pony. In my head, listen, stealing is wrong, guys. I don't condone stealing. And I'm actually going to get onto the story about that. But if you're gonna steal, do me a favor and steal the entire product, and not one item for it. The least you could have done was taking her accessories. Okay? I'm bad at English, guys. I'm bad at words. And they didn't. And there's a big toy too. Who stole that? I might actually have to look on camera to see. Even worse, so the little Renewzits, little air fresheners thing, there's like a 3-pack of 1 cent, and underneath it is like the single ones. Why would you steal one from the 3-pack if the same scent is right underneath it? I don't get it. But I do have a story about stealing, and it involves when little kids do it, like kids around 9, 10 years old. Why? Like, I definitely understand the whole I want it, I have to have it, desire for things, because I was young too. I felt the same way many times about items that I wanted. I just never did it. And no, I can't even say that. I have done it. I've stolen, definitely. I've stolen from my friends. I've stolen from stores. I'm not proud of that. And it's taken me a lot of years to be okay with the fact that, okay, I made a mistake. I'm better than that now. And I'm seeing little kids stealing, and they stole like beef jerky. And it's like, are you proud of yourself for that? Like, right now they probably feel all big and bold, like, ah ha ha ha, they didn't get caught. But can you imagine when you grow up, when they grow up, and how their life might be if they continue stealing? Like, I was 16 when I first got caught stealing, and I haven't done it since, because it's like, I'm better than that now. I didn't check OBS. And I just feel so bad for these kids, because if they don't stop, they're gonna be the exact same way, and I don't want that. Like, all I did was try and steal a DVD, and wait, was it really sunny? I swear I'm gonna continue with the story, but okay, so pretty good. But I was 16 when I first got picked up for stealing, and like, even if I was 16, like, they were skeptical about doing this, but decided to just do it. They handcuffed me and all that. Like, that feeling is terrible. And for what? Just for a DVD I wanted? And not even just that. Like, there are other people who do it just to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand the whole, you need something, you gotta have it, or you want something and you gotta have it. I totally understand, but it's not worth it. It's not worth going, like, being embarrassed, like being taken out in handcuffs and going to possibly to jail for it. Now, mind you, I was only 16 at the time, so of course all they did was, they didn't even need the cuffs. They believed that, but they just went with it anyway. All they did was take me to the station to be waiting for my mom to pick me up, and they even handcuffed me to the chair too, like I was gonna run away. But that's an eye-opener when you realize, okay, this is not the life I want just because I want something. And I feel bad for these kids who just go ahead and do it, and they're not even thinking about what's the consequences for it. Like, I was 16, they didn't really do anything to me besides humiliate me, and had that they didn't, you know, talk bad to me or anything. It was just that feeling. And like, it's an eye-opener that, like, if I did it again, I could have been prosecuted that time. Like, this time, of course I wasn't. I was young. It was my first offense. But it's taken me years to just admit to that. It was so hard. Like, I used to get, I still do, not that, I used to get, like, terrible secondhand embarrassment from it because I can't believe I was that dumb. That was, like, almost 10 years ago. And I still regret to this day that I did that. And all these kids are out there stealing because they want something. And even adults, they need something. And it's like, is it really worth it? Like, the things I find around in the store I work at are, like, petty things, like pens, and like they will steal one pen out of a pack of 3, and some not so petty things like pads and diapers and wipes. And I get that it's a struggle out there, money's tight, but this is not necessary, because especially if you have a kid and you don't have anyone to, like, take care of your child with you, do you really want to put your kid through that? It's so bad, just terrible. But, like, if anyone hears this and they went ahead and shoplift, I definitely can't stop you, but think about it. Just just think about it. And like I'm telling you, it took me a while to like. I'm not even in the same state anymore as when that incident happened. But when I first moved to Pennsylvania, even then I had issues with going into, because it was a chain store. I had issues going into their stores because I just did, because you remember what you've done. And it's not like they have like a wired kind of thing where they can tell people, hey, don't let this person in the store. But it's still, you still get hit with this anxiety and this nervousness and all that. And not only that, but can you imagine being young and prosecuted for shoplifting? Now, I don't think this is a true thing. If it is, cool. If not, it's the fear of it. Like, being put on a list of, like, on your permanent record of things that you've done, and one of it is from stealing at a store. And maybe it's not even at the store you're trying to get hired at, but you were prosecuted for shoplifting at a retail store. Oh, hello. That was cute. But yeah, like, can you imagine wanting to go ahead and want to work at a store and realizing you can't just because you decided to do something dumb? Like, what's the point in that? And yeah, we're young, we're reckless, but you shouldn't be, because you have so much in your life to do. And shoplifting is not one of them. You don't want to do that. You don't want to fall into that. And I know that because I was like that. And maybe I'm sounding like someone who's trying to rule someone's lives, and I'm not. I just want you guys to understand that it's what happens, and I wouldn't want that on anyone, to feel the embarrassment that I felt on the fact that, oh, I did something wrong, I'm paying the consequences for it. I'm 16, but they're putting handcuffs on me. And I know there are a lot of people who get, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of innocent people in the world who get handcuffed for no real reason. And no one should have to go through that, especially for there's many people in the world who have been handcuffed for nothing at all. But this is about shoplifting and not uprooting your life because of it, because once you, like, maybe I'm different, maybe because I realized I was raised better than this, and maybe I just didn't want to ruin my life. If you start it, it's a bad habit to break. Like, I started stealing from my friends and then it moved up from that, and then I decided to stop because I decided to be better. And that's up to everyone if they decide to be better or not, but the choice is yours. I'm just saying, if you want to be a different person and stop shoplifting, please, I'm totally supportive of you. Like, even if you didn't think you can stop, just try. Like, I can guarantee you, you're gonna get older in life and you're gonna have a job that maybe isn't the best job, but you can buy what you want. Like, I'm currently at a place that I don't like that much, but I can support my family, I can support myself, and I still have money left over to treat myself. Like, if you guys saw my wall of Voltron stuff, you'd be like, what? You got that on like a minimum wage job? Which, even though I get paid well above minimum wage because I'm part of the management team, I still was able to get the money to treat myself, and eventually you will too. Make a savings account, put $25 in once a week, just so that you have something to fall back on. God forbid anything happens. You'd be surprised by how helpful my money has come in handy when Amazon decided to charge my actual bank card for my actual purchases and my job, like almost $100 for Amazon Prime, when they should have charged it to my H&R Block card. My savings were there to defend me because I had like $200 worth of savings. I just had to put it in my account. Your savings will definitely help you, and they will grow interest in years. It'll take a while, but you have something to fall back on. And You know, maybe I do sound foolish for talking about it because why should I care? It's about the fact that, like, I don't think I'm adulting right. No one ever thinks they're adulting right because you know what? They don't have classes in school to teach you with that. I wish I had a class to teach me how to write a check. I'm 25 years old and I still have to Google how to properly write a check because I don't want to mess it up. Heck, I still have to use Google to spell 25 or just how to properly write a check. There's no real life classes in school and you guys should know these things. I have a friend in California somewhere who said she knew immediately how to write a check because of all the times that her father gave her a blank check to go and buy some books from a book fair. What? That's goals. That was my goal as a kid. Just have a blank check to buy everything on books. What? What? But you guys should learn how to write a check. You guys should learn how to keep savings. And to budget your savings and budget your spending. Because it will help you so much in life. Like, I wish when I was 17, working in a dead-end job in Coney Island, I wish I actually put my money aside more often and saved it, because maybe I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And maybe I'd have more of my savings. But I don't. I was foolish in my youth, and I just want to spread the word to other youths to not be that way. That they can be better than who I am. Because you guys are the future! Kids are the future, believe it or not. Yes, maybe I don't like kids, but you can't change the fact that kids are important. What's this? Back. And it's important to set them up with these lessons and get them go and push them out into the world because they're gonna change it. We're old. Some of us in my generation are a little bit afraid of going out there and being something. Like, it happens, but this is what you're talking to me about? You are. So it's important that everyone knows this and everyone understands that there are consequences to your lives. And it's up to you on how you decide to do it. Don't throw it away for something petty like stealing things. It's not worth it. Like, especially kids who want to steal candy. Like, no means no from your parents. The candy's not going anywhere. I guarantee you, same thing with toys. They're not going anywhere. We'll have them stocked. This is a long rant. So then you got off topic from the game. Is this Kurt's fishing rod? I was hoping that maybe Kurt's fishing rod would have helped with catching the fish we need. Apparently it does not. But I'm gonna try again, but with the fishing bait. Oops, excuse me, that was a burp. I was just made a cake today. That shit was banging. Delicious. I kind of hurried home so that me and my brother could watch a show that airs on Sunday. So yeah, this episode is airing on Wednesday. I try not to say things. But she made a cake. What? Delicious. I ate that up in like 5 seconds. I was done with my piece before she was done with her piece. And I had a bigger piece. Hey, I've been working hard on losing weight and going to the gym. I deserve it. Not cheating on your diet. The cake doesn't know it's there. It's you. The cake is it's not cheating on your diet. The cake doesn't know it's you. You know what's funny? I got that from an image she sent me. It was of a ghost looking into the fridge and there's the cake. And I swear, I crack up every time I think about it because it's the most hilarious thing in the world. Stop cheating on your diet. Cake doesn't know it's you. I'm not even on a diet. I'm just working hard and exercising. Because I believe in Dwayne Johnson's words where you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight and look fabulous. And I'm gonna work on that. Which my weight thing is a complete choice. I'm not unhealthy. It's my choice to get back to what I was back then. Listen to me, I sound like an old fart. Am I in the part? I'm a quarter away from dying. This is morbid. Who lets me speak? Who lets me speak and lets me out of the house with this language of mine? I don't know anymore. I just don't. You know what? Maybe I have a better chance with the smelt in winter, when there's less eels around. Oh, eels are all the time. I hope not. Shannon, do you remember if eels are all year round in this game? She's gonna check it out for me because she's a real MVP. Oh, get a crash. Get a crash. Alright, let's see. I just... Huh? They're in summer and fall. That means they'll be gone soon. And you know what? That's when I'll try for that smelt. Because I'm tired of these dang eels everywhere. They're everywhere. For no reason, okay? They're not even electrifying eels, okay? It's terrible. So we're gonna try for a dinner fish. I'm gonna yawn. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that yawn. Just really an influx of air into my lungs. My brain just farted. I had nothing to say, to be honest. We are gonna try for this. The Crystal Bay for the letter fish. There's a lot of things to sell. We sell the tomatoes now because we have enough. We're gonna immediately go to Lewis and sell him these little thingamabobs in our inventory. The clay thing. So, you may take this. I thank you, Lewis. You are the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, we're gonna quickly go to Martha and sell all the fish we have, because I'm tired of all these fish in my fridge. Oh, it's the 5th day. I should be foraging. Well, I'm skipping this day. I'll do it in the next episode. I want to fish. Okay? Hey, does that mean does that mean she sells it a little bit more than usual? Tomato can go. Everything else stays with me, Martha. We've been over this before. Like that. Like that. This. That. This. That. Yep. And this. And this. Everything else stays with me. Never you move. Boop. Phone's fully charged. Get that out of the way. My phone was dying when me and my brother were watching a show. And I was like, no! Ooh, look at the Krabby. Was it Mr. Krabs? Is he taking it to the Krusty Krab? The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. For you and me. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that episode now. I think you're that medium fish I'm looking for. Hey, yep, back here. There we go. Oh, nope, you're not it, because I think it's the... What are you? Oh. Yep. I don't know which fish this is. Alright, listen here, buddy. I need you to take this bait. You look like... It was the wrong one. There we go. Why? Fishy! I understand it's a different fishing rod. I'm doing an experiment. Hit the bait. There we go. Jesus. Oh boy. You're not what I'm looking for, because then it would have been normal, not... The Pollock! I am tired of these Pollocks everywhere. When did they disappear? This is not what I was looking for either. Oh, I see you little light-skinned fish. That's bad, isn't it? It's also in the winter. When I say I'm done with the fish, I'm done with the fish. Huh. So... Okay, I can see you disappearing, you know. HM Otaku also has a section in the fish category about what rod was used to catch which fish. And I realized that only a few of them have it, which makes sense. I don't think everyone pays attention to what fishing rod they use to catch what fish. They're mostly interested in getting it leveled up and all that. Okay, you are definitely not the, of course. Because why would you be easy? You're not what I'm looking for, you're not what I'm looking for, you're not what I'm looking for. Oh, there's any other fish in the sea. They say there's more fish in the sea, but sometimes they're lying. Oh, what's that? Okay. You look like you're that medium fish I'm looking for. Come on. There we go. Please be a little fish. I don't think you are. Not at all. Ooh, maybe? No. Oh, no, please don't. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Ah, I mean, I could have just let it go. But I wanted. Oh, there's also shallow fish as well. Where's the shallow fish? Alright, literally right there. So I'll set that up. Nice. Oh, maybe. I'm getting my hopes up, but I knew it was a mackerel the moment I saw it. You're not what I'm looking for either. Alright, these squids. Wait, was that like a fish I didn't know existed that just showed up? Whatever. Just let me try and catch these fish. This is gonna be my last fish of the episode. Where's that fish? It's apparently I see it. So there was a fish that was apparently close to the surface, and they're the easiest one to get for the leatherfish. Maybe. Maybe now a mackerel, isn't it? Even worse. Oh boy. You're not gonna see that. There we go. I swear. I knew it! Like, I'm so tired. Wait, is that even? Oh, he is. Come on, take it. You know you want it. That's right, I see you going back to it. Mm-hmm. Come on. Oh, yes. One of you guys took it, I don't care. Ooh. You're something. You're probably not what I'm looking for, but you're something. Of course. Please, please be a letterfish. No, you're definitely not a letterfish. You're being an apple core, aren't you? Of course. Will my fish come home? Well, it's not hard. I wouldn't call this normal either, though. Ooh, no. Oh. I just want to get the letterfish. And I can't get it after today. Like, I wish this was in, like... What's the game that you can have multiple tools in? I don't even remember, but I wish I could do that. Just so I could test the other rods and see what happens. But this is ridiculous. I'm fighting with this fish apparently. I'm missing the ring. Yeah. It would have been better if you were gone. Alright, last fish, guys. Or not. I hope he sees this, because I feel like it was more on the other. Never mind. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm getting a little too hopeful. No, it's an echo. Might as well. You want to leave him alone. Did he walk away from me? Isn't it like Kingdom Hearts where it's like, when you walk away? There we go. You're not what I'm looking for already. Ooh, ooh, ooh! You're something though, I want you. Still, it wasn't even the biggest tune I thought. I thought it was still there. Alright. Yeah. End this episode. We talked about a lot of things. I wouldn't say it's controversial, because I try to stay away from the topics. Give me a moment, everyone. But I like to think I talked about something important. Like, the whole shoplifting thing. I think I talked about that, something that was important. But, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. It's been a long day for me at work, and this episode won't be posted until Wednesday, but still, we gotta get that first. Kind of over. Alright, let's hop into the tub. Rub-a-dub-dub, I'm in the tub. Looks like spices are up there. Alright. I believe OBS is behaving itself. Thank you so much for tuning in for this, guys. I'll definitely be back with the next episode. I'm slowly trying to make sure I have a queue going for my vacation. Like, apparently, I'm actually leaving on the 2nd. I'm coming back on the 9th. Maybe the 10th if my boss still gives me that day off. Who knows? But thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care now.